My name is Ashley Schwager. I am a recovering alcoholic and an addict. I've been in and out of treatment programs. I was a DCF kid growing up, in and out of institutions for the better half of my life. My childhood was very chaotic. I was born to two addicted parents. I have two little sisters who are, thank God, not an addict or an alcoholic. And who live normal lives and do normal things and are actually great young women. I grew up in public housing in Revere, and my home was every drug addict's pit stop. My father was arrested when I was 10, and we were sent to live with my grandmother. I had a lot of mental health stuff going on and a lot of trauma from my grandmothers. I was in and out of foster homes, hospitals, residentials. I spent all except 1 year of my high school career in a residential program for troubled girls. I graduated high school in 2006 by the skin of my teeth, but thankfully that was one of my biggest successes in life was walking up on that stage and receiving my diploma. My father was thrilled. My father was sober at that point. Me and my sisters lost him almost 3 years ago, and that has been a struggle. Remembering how, he died, and he didn't die from his addiction. He died from cancer. He was 2 years sober when he passed away. And going through that whole thing and watching him, try to refuse morphine, like I said, dying of cancer, that was a huge motivating point for me to, be there and watch that whole process. I was sober at that time, and I used his death as an excuse to relapse that last time. But when I finally got sober, he's been a huge motivating factor for me throughout this process. I actually have 3 children. My oldest will be 9 in June, and I don't have custody of her, but I am working on a relationship with her, and it's been a long time coming for that. I went without seeing her or speaking to her for almost 4 years. So just being able to talk to her when I can and seeing her when I can it's amazing. My 4-year-old Elijah, he is rambunctious and funny, and he's like the epitome of hyperactive, but he's a great kid. There was a lot of damage from early childhood until now, and I've worked on correcting that for the last almost 2 years. And my youngest, Jamie, she was born in January of last year, and I had just come up on 6 months sober. So she is what I consider my sober baby. And she is the reason that I walked into an IHR program. I had nowhere else to turn. My 3rd child, I just didn't know where to go from there, I was devastated when I found out I was pregnant with her, and when I had her, I realized that she saved my life. She was the child that saved my life. I've been here for about a year, and Jamie's too young for most services right now. As she starts walking, she'll be able to go to the volunteers that come Tuesday and Wednesday called PALS. Elijah gets ecstatic on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because he loves going upstairs and playing with all the kids and the volunteers. Citizens Inn is helpful, for sure. Empathetic, compassionate, caring, I participate in my recovery program to the best of my ability, and I spread the word of addiction because, at the end of the day, yes, I'm an addict. I live with that disease every day, but I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm an aunt, I am a daughter, I'm a human.